We back like we never left. News Matt in the building and double upload Matt in the building. What's good, y'all? Hope you having a blessed day. This is a double upload. You already know the drill. For double upload, you gotta drop a like. I don't even gotta say it. You guys know by now. If we're double uploading, it's gotta be some important stuff, and important it is. I have screenshots that Nick's deleted. I have video clips that I'm gonna throw up on the screen. This is going to be a very vital part to the situation, so I highly advise you to watch this video all the way through. If you've watched my previous two videos, one thing I emphasize a lot with this entire mess is just because Chris, who's making accusations against Nick, is saying these accusations, it doesn't mean it's real. I've been trying to explain to every single one of you, just because some person says something, you can't go out there and run with it and believe it's true off of their word. There's two sides to every story. And for that sole reason right there, that's why I haven't been, oh yeah, F Nick Briz and calling him a terrible person. And I haven't picked a side because of that reason. Normally what happens in these YouTube drama situations, whenever there's a fallout like this, whoever makes the accusations first, everyone's quick to jump on their hype train. And this right here is a perfect example and a perfect case. We got Chris, who's Nick's former teammate, is starting to say all these terrible things about Nick, and now everyone's jumping on Chris's bandwagon and believing him right away with no real proof. He's made a lot of allegations, and the only real proof he's shown is that Nick has faked a couple of videos, and Nick came out, and you'll see it in the video clip, and he said that he did fake one video. Like I've spoke on in a previous video, I mean, can you really fault Nick? It's YouTube. Everything you see, it's not going to be real. If he fakes one video out of 5 or 10, that doesn't mean he's a bad person. I know. You want to see the video clip. I'm about to roll it, but before I do, I want to state this. You guys may not like what I'm about to say. I'm going to say it, and I was feeling this way for some odd reason even before I saw this video clip, and it's why I haven't been on Chris's side completely. Right now, as to when I'm speaking, I'm on Nick's side completely. I don't care what you say, I'm on his side. I found it fishy, the stuff that Chris was saying with no real proof. And also, if Nick was treating Carlos and Chauncey and all the other dudes bad, I feel like they would have came out and said stuff when Chris did. I don't think some of you quite understand how much power and clout and attention is around the name Nick Briz. This dude has probably the most clout in the entire basketball community, let's just be honest. You can't show me another guy that's putting up the numbers he's doing on YouTube. He's setting records. You want to know what's scary? He's only been doing this for what, 6-8 months now? It may only get bigger from here. He could fall off, but for now, it doesn't look like it. Oh snap, I almost forgot to show you guys the screenshot that Nick deleted off of his Instagram. Thankfully, one of you sent me on Instagram. I can't remember who I screenshot it, but you know who you are. Thank you so much. If you want to send me news, it's MattBGreatYT. Devontae Friga, you know who he is. He messaged Nick and said, bro, what happened? Here's what Nick said. Homie, referring to Chris, wanted bigger percentages and for Carlos and Chauncey to not eat. Wanted bigger pay-per-view money and wanted 35% of website money. Tried to basically take the movement and eat more than any of the other guys. Only one not appreciating what I did. It is what it is. We'll be fine. I'm good. Big time stab, lol, but it happens. When you're up the way I'm up, people are just hungry for a way to take it or tarnish it. Homie was most ungrateful, disrespectful dude I've ever met. Have always bit my tongue until the day when I told him to shut the you know what. Then he spazzed. Going off of those text messages, it doesn't appear that Nick was lying. I mean, I don't know how he would make up what he said in the text messages up. Anyways, let's get on to the next big thing. If you're not caught up to date, Chris, who left Savage Squad, he's accused Nick of doing coke, saying the N-word, not paying his player, calling out or setting up something with Cash Nasty, and there's many more things. I could go on and on. That's just the ones that come to my mind. Nick addressed all of them only 2 hours ago on Instagram as to when I'm speaking, and Matt wrote a clip.
Do everything in the world for somebody and they could stab you in the fucking back. Just understand that, guys. Learn a lesson through what just happened to me. And I'm gonna explain everything to you guys tonight. I've done the world forever. I've done everything I can to build the brands of the people on my team and to put them in a position to be successful. And some people just want to fucking grab the clout gun and shoot it and shoot it and shoot it. And wow, was I blindsided. So I'm not really here to bring in-house situations with family, with blood, and take it and bring it to the internet for everyone in the world to see. But it seems that has been the direction that has been taken. So I got to defend my team and defend myself and let you guys know what's going on. If I want to speak on the team, Carlos and Chauncey, those are my brothers. I thought Chris was my brother, treated him as if he was my brother, did everything I could to help him, strategized every single day, worked with him about YouTube, how can we grow, what can we do, let's do this. Strategize game plan every day with my family. And I'm here to say that me, Chauncey, and Carlos are rock solid. Those are my brothers, and those will be my brothers for life. And it seems that we just have lost a brother to the internet. We just lost one. Respond to some of the things that are being said about me. One of the things I'm seeing that that Chris is saying about me is saying that I don't pay Carlos and I don't do anything for Carlos. Let me take a moment to explain to you guys everything that I'm doing for my brother and my family and my blood, Carlos. All right. Carlos was living on the streets of Oak Street, Kissimmee, Florida, living on the park bench for 5 months straight by himself, alone, with no one there to help him, with nobody there to care for him. Nobody in the world was helping Carlos. Carlos was living homeless with absolutely nothing, right? I saw potential and a purpose and a plan for Carlos. I saw that Carlos had entertainer skills and that he would be a very valuable YouTube member and a very valuable member of entertainment if it was done the right way. And he executed his plan. So I took Carlos on board from day one, living in the streets of homeless living, right? And I put him on this team. I coached him. He's still on this team. He loves me. I love him. I did everything I could back in those initial moments to help him get where he's at today, right? Every time I saw Carlos, would leave him with $400 or $500. Was a brand new creator at the time, was giving Carlos anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000 a month in the beginning stages of my content. Is this gonna last? How long are we in this? Savage Squad has 15 videos posted together, guys. I'm not Ball is Life that's been here for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? With efficient business angles running in every direction. I'm figuring it out on the go. But speaking for Carlos, I got Carlos his cameraman. I set up Carlos's YouTube channel. I set up Carlos's Instagram account. I ran unlimited promotion for Carlos to grow his brand, to grow his social media followings. Carlos gets every single dollar that he makes off of Instagram. He gets every single dollar that he makes off of YouTube. And listen, it's insane and mind-blowing that I'm putting personal information on the internet, but that's what has to happen at this point, okay? Picture plan here was pay everybody in the short term. People are getting anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a month. On top of that, you get unlimited promotion, right? You get a brand that I'm going to put every ounce of life I have into helping you build and helping you succeed and getting you up as a member of this team. How can we make you grow? But also I'm going to give you bread, right? So that was how I was helping these guys through promotion purposes, through brand building, and through income that they got up front, okay? A guy like Carlos, man, his whole social media presence was being powered and pushed through my team and my guys, and we will continue to do that. I hate to put it like this, guys, and break it to you, but Chris is an extremely greedy, power-struck man, okay? I was setting up a pay-per-view run against Devontae Frigga for my team to be a part of. I was going to pay each one of these guys major chunks of the pay-per-view, which I expected to make anywhere from $400,000 to $600,000 from. I was going to give these guys each significant chunks, minimum 10% for each one of them for this run, right? And if you think about 10% of $400,000, how much is that? That's pretty meaningful money, right? And that was the low end of what they were going to receive. Chris was on my phone every day preaching about why Carlos shouldn't get money, about how Chauncey chose to take the straight up money so he shouldn't get money through business ventures. That's what I dealt with in my mind, was being told that Chris should get a bigger portion and a bigger percentage of all the pots, the merch pots, the pay-per-view pots. He wanted more than everybody else, and I told him that simply was not okay. Did everything I can to help Chris. I pushed Chris to the best of my ability. Homie would push me to promote him and post him, and I'm gonna put you in the trunk if you don't post this. And I dealt with that for too long, y'all. And I finally told him, I'm not posting, you're texting me, man. Homie pressed me. Homie wanted the attention, wanted the clout, and I had enough of it, fellas. I wanna speak on video staging, right? So here's the complete bulletproof truth behind the concept of faking videos. Every video we have on our page is a real video that we went out and that people put their lives on the line to create and make for your guys' entertainment. All right? People were getting significantly hurt in these videos, guys. People were getting hurt. People were pulling guns. People were fighting people. People were hurting people. People were doing anything you can think of when it comes to street basketball, man. It was getting very, very, very dangerous. Chris, being the brother I thought he was, my family, we spoke daily about ways that we could lessen the impact that somebody could actually get truly severely hurt. We did speak on potentially staging videos and putting videos in place, and it did happen one time. It happened the one time in Tampa with 99 the boxer and where he hits me in my head and I tackle him. That's the one video that was staged and that was fake. The rest of these videos are 100% legit, 100% authentic, and lives were put on the chopping block for your guys' entertainment to make. Discuss daily, should we transition from making real life violent, someone's going to potentially die videos, to how can we make this less dangerous? And we did talk many times about how we could make that happen, and it was executed one time. So don't buy the hype that these videos are fake, because they are not. They've had lots of bloodshed and lots of potential disaster happen for these to be created. I want to speak on Chris saying that I've ever said the N-word. In no way, shape, or form would I ever in my life say something like that. I got respect for people of all forms. Y'all can believe and see what you want from the videos, the aggressive basketball, but I love people. I love everybody on this earth. I would never disrespect another man and call somebody a racial slur. I deal with that on a daily basis with being a white dude in a community of basketball where people DM me and tell me I don't belong. I deal with that. I don't spread that energy. I don't spread that way of living. I don't condone that. I never would say something like that, and I put my mother's life behind that. Chris is mad at me because he in the group chat told me if I didn't promote him, he would put me in a body bag. I finally told him, shut up, do something about it. He said he was gonna come to my house, and I said if he came to my house, I got deep and detailed, and I don't think I should put it here because I get my account deleted, but I basically said we have the rights to protect ourselves if you come up in our house. He didn't like it, and he went to you guys. And I'm not gonna go into the personals on what the guys on my team are receiving, man. But I can tell you guys and promise you guys that me and Carlos are solid. His life has changed from living on the streets by himself to the position that he's in today. He is prospering, he is making money, and he is in a great spot. Homed, sheltered, eating, living, buying what he wants, and coming up on YouTube. And people clearly want to take that from us and take it away, man, and it's not gonna work. And my brother Chauncey is prospering. We're working daily to figure out how we can continue to rise, and those are my family members for life, and nothing will ever change that. We're not going nowhere. All this, bro, come on, man. Today it's not even just about the money, man. It's about the fact that I have done everything that I can to put these guys in successful positions to do well through the internet. I have figured it out a long time ago. I took every single one of them, including Chris. Chris probably had the most time and attention, man, out of everybody, to keep it a buck. I did everything I could to help Chris, to push Chris, to brainstorm video topics, to help him succeed in real life through the power of the internet, and I woke up to it all flipped against me, man. It's a heartbreaking experience, but it's one that I will learn from, and I'll bounce back stronger and better than ever from. To the ones that still love me and love us, which I hope you still do, and don't jump to buying conclusions, I can love you guys, man, and I'm gonna continue to do nothing but bring the best content I can for you guys. All off, guys. This guy is in my phone messaging me. Let's set up a boxing match. Let's set up a 5-on-5 run. This is a complete dive at a sparked career for Chris. Cop calling situation Chris is calling about. I never called them cops a day in my life over this basketball. The cop situation he's talking about was in Lakeland when a brawl broke out and dudes were beating the shit out of each other, and the cops went to let me leave because I'm the organizer of the event. So they asked me what the situation was. I let them know there is a scuffle at the court and it's all good and no one wants to do nothing about it because we're all fine, and I went on about my day and I went home and didn't speak on it to anyone else again outside of my crew and the people I hang with, because I don't give a about negatively impacting someone's lives, and I don't do the snitching. I don't give a what that man is making up and saying. It's a bunch of bull.
Yeah, that happened. Once again, I got this weird gut feeling that Nick is more on the right. That's how I feel about it. That's my gut feeling. You can feel how you want. You're entitled to your own opinion. Let me make this clear before I go any farther. I know Chris is going to have his own fan base and Nick's going to have his own fan base. I respect both of these guys. I respect Nick. I respect Chris, Carlos, the Chauncey dude. Everybody in this group, I respect all of them. I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see Chris, Nick, everybody. Even if they're not friends, I want to see all of them have their own success. Anytime I say something where I was wrong, I'm a man. I got to own up to it. In my previous video, I said I did lose some respect out of Nick if these accusations were true. I don't think they're true because we haven't seen proof. And it's the same with a court case. You can't throw a man in jail without any proof, and that's where I stand on it. Until I see a video of Nick saying the N-word, or one of his teammates comes out and say Nick's paying him pennies and he's not paying him a good amount of money, you can't fault Nick right now where we stand. If you want to know how I completely feel about this 100%, it's no disrespect to Chris. I'm wishing him a lot of success. I think this is a jab and a stab at some clout. I personally feel like Chris was, like Nick said, he wanted some more money. He saw Nick was getting all the views, and Chris, you know, he wasn't pulling the same amount of views that Nick was, and he wanted a bigger pay cut, and Nick said no. There's not too much more to say. I'm on Nick's side. I know a lot of you aren't going to like that. Look, this doesn't change my opinion about him. The way he acts in his videos, I've seen 2 or 3, and the way he acts on Instagram, he called out Mikey Williams. He calls out people. That's his persona. In my opinion, his persona he portrays is a certified cornball, but hey, it's working. Who am I to say, you know, look at it this way. All right. He's making thousands of dollars. If he keeps this up, he'll be a millionaire in 1 to 2 years. So if I was in his position, I would do the same thing. I'm not going to lie. And you watching this, you would too. If you got to act a certain way to make thousands of dollars, you're going to do that. It's simple. I'm always going to give credit where it's due. Nick is extremely, and I mean extremely successful. That's going to hurt a lot of your ears because you don't want to hear that and you don't like the guy. You got to get to a certain point in your life where you can come to terms with yourself where you don't have to like a guy to give him his respect. I don't like Nick. I don't dislike Nick. I'm mutual. I don't like Chris. I don't dislike Chris. I'm mutual. But however, with that being said, the way this situation is unfolding, I was getting the vibe when Chris was saying this stuff last night and early yesterday morning. It seems to me he's chasing clout off of Nick's name. Him and Nick got mad at each other, they were arguing, and now Chris is trying to make Nick look bad. We see it all the time when these groups have major fallouts, with the 2 Hype group, where that mopey dude got mad at Jezzer and the entire cast, and you know, they were throwing shots at each other. I'm not too sure how some of you are going to react to this video. Are you on Nick's side or Chris's side? Let me know in the comments down below, but not gonna hold you here too much longer. That's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the double upload. You guys smash a like. Who doing it like Matt, man? Come on now. Who's giving you content like Matt? Nobody. That's right. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, yeah. Peace. Chase your dreams.